What is the most powerful trait we have? You need power, speed. Let your imagination do the rest.
Undisputed, the Mexican Monster Pack out now.
Boxing King Media, we're here at the Box Park, moments away from the weigh-in. Adam Smith, tell me, has this fight built up, lived up to your expectation with regards to the build-up so far?
I'm loving it, absolutely, and it was brilliant to see such a huge turnout at the press conference yesterday. I was there till about 5:30, 6 o'clock, and the presser started at 1. It was really good to be able to see how much this fight means across the board, not just to the trade like you and I, but to the casual fans as well. I think this place is packed now for the weigh-in. 90,000 expected to come up to Wembley Way. I didn't think that this fight would do as many. I was talking to one or two of the top people at Queensbury, and I'm surprised it's done as well as it has. No AJ, no Fury, but it's fantastic that Daniel Dubois made a big impression here last September when he stunned the world with that knockout of Joshua. And of course, Alexander Usyk is loved by the British people. It's like his second home. So it's great. First undisputed heavyweight championship on British soil. An opportunity for Daniel Dubois to become a hero in sport for Britain. And of course, a chance to see Alexander Usyk in the flesh. And I think that's what many people are coming to tomorrow night, to see the pound for pound king, the wizard of our generation, the man that started as a middleweight, as an amateur, that struck gold in London in 2012 and has just gone from strength to strength through his career, aiming to do the impossible, become undisputed for a third time. So yeah, I'm loving it. I think it's really good buzz this week. Box Fest in here tomorrow is going to be really busy. Tyson Fury coming down, Joe Parker, Conor Benn, Hamza Shiraz, fresh off that incredible win last week in New York, which we were both at. It's been a great fortnight for boxing, and yeah, I think it's going to be a terrific weigh-in and a great night on Saturday here, one that we've got to savour.
Well, let's jump straight into the two big key talking points this week. Team Dubois are concentrating on the fact that they feel that Usyk has aged, he's old. He said old to him is 60 plus, so he says he's not old. And then I did ask Don Charles this yesterday, with regards to calling him old, has he shown any sign of aging in actual fights? And obviously the fights we can judge him by is the last 2 fights against Fury. So has he or has he not shown any signs? You tell me. Absolutely
no signs. You and I have been fortunate enough to have been in training camp with Usyk over the last few months. We know how hard he works. He does the impossible, really. He's incredible behind the scenes. But actually in the ring, that question is a really important one. And I felt he was getting better and better in the latter part of the Tyson Fury second fight. So, no, I don't see any sign of decline. You never know. 6-7 months on, Father Time waits for nobody. But I think the one point that people aren't looking at this week is that he's only had 23 professional fights. Yes, he had a huge amateur career, 350 plus, but only 23 professional fights is the same number pretty much as Daniel Dubois. So I see Usyk is still pretty fresh as a 38-year-old. I don't think there's any sign of decline. So I think that Daniel Dubois has got to look at it as though he's fighting the best Alexander Usyk. Everyone's talking about the momentum that Dubois got, that fantastic win over Miller, over Hrgovic, and again, obviously, over Anthony Joshua. But look at what Usyk's been doing in the ring and who he's been beating over the last couple of years, including Dubois. We've had AJ twice, Fury twice. This is the top level, and he's looking better than ever. So I don't think age is going to come into it. I think it's going to be about the fact that is Dubois better this time around, 2 years on. He believes in himself more. He has got those big wins under his belt, so the confidence alongside Don Charles and the fact they've now worked together for 2 years is going to be a big plus factor for him. But he's not going in to take on Filip Hrgovic. He's not even going in to take on an Anthony Joshua at this stage of his career. He's going in to take the best, and that's Alexander Usyk. And he's been in there once with him. Yes, the low blow, was it, wasn't it? He still lost the fight. He's got to start from scratch again tomorrow night. He's got to get the jab working, double it up. He's got to put pressure on Usyk in those first 3 or 4 rounds. They're critical. If he lets Usyk get in any sort of pattern, any sort of rhythm, then he's in big trouble. So Dubois got to strike early. I think he's got to win by knockout if he is to win. Otherwise, it's Usyk, mid to late round stoppage or on points.
I might, as you're talking, Adam, do you mind jumping in with the man himself?
Great to see you.
We're just doing a bit of a build-up for the show on Saturday, and I was just going to get to the undercard, and you've just rocked up. I'm just thinking back to that footage of Adam being there when you were a baby.
Yeah, man. It's like family, Adam. Been in the game for how many years now, you?
30, 35. I mean,
Still looks fresh.
I don't know about
It must
that.
be surreal for you, Adam, seeing him as like a toddler, and now he's fighting at Wembley Stadium, and his dad fought on the same date 28 years ago at Wembley Arena.
He did. One Cabrera, I think it was, won in a couple of rounds. I think my dad was there that night, and what Naz did was he always put on a massive show, and he was a fantastic fighter for this country. But this is about Adam now, right? Adam's career, he's 5-0. It's difficult to sort of make those comparisons. Sam Jones around him, Jamie Moore, he's got a fantastic team, and he's doing everything right. It's great to see him on these big stages, and yeah, it's over to you to perform again tomorrow night. I'm sure you will.
That's it. I feel like it's going to be it's a huge platform. Obviously, I was on the first one, so it's like the second coming. I'm looking forward to it. I feel like I will get the knockout, but I'm not going to go in there looking for it.
You've already fought on an Usyk undercard in Poland, so this is like second nature to you, innit?
So I'm saying Usyk Dubois one. I was on that one, so I'm blessed that I got the call to fight on this one, and hopefully it'll be the same outcome, big knockout.
Poland, Libya, Saudi. I mean, you've
We've
been
done a world
boxing
tour.
everywhere.
We've done a world tour.
At some amazing locations. He fought next to like I think it was the Egyptian town in Boulevard World, next to a river.
Crazy. Yeah, listen, I'm massively fortunate. I'm massively blessed to be on such a big platform, and like you said, it's my time right now to show the world why I am on these platforms.
I had the pleasure of sitting next to Adam actually recently at the Derek Chisora Otto Volin fight in Manchester. We were FaceTiming his dad, and he's a great young man, and he's got a big future, right? And of course, there's always going to be the comparisons to HAMED name, but this is his own path, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what he can do, because he's surrounded himself with the best people. He's got his dad there as a support, but not there, if you know what I mean. And I think that's the right decision, okay? Adam's got to do it. He's got to listen to the corner and the team he's got around him. He's got Sam, he's got Frank, he's got good people, and he's got an opportunity now that maybe many other fighters won't have to perform on this sort of a showcase. So, yeah, it's over to him, but he's a cool, calm guy, and I expect a good performance.
Ready to get the job done.
Let's go, Adam.
What's your prediction for the main event before you go?
Standing on the fence, but I want Dubois to do it, and I think he can do it. So, yeah, big up DDD. See you in a bit.
Last question for you, Adam, before I let you go. It's one thing I picked up yesterday in the press conference. Usyk's never done this before. He predicted the outcome of the fight. He normally just keeps it respectful and says, you know, whatever God's will is. But he said yesterday, Dev asked him if he'll win by knockout again. And he basically said yes. He basically said he's going to knock Daniel Dubois out.
You've got the entire WBO, WBA, IBF, WBC officials all coming through. They're more important than us tomorrow night. But OLEKSANDR Usyk, Addy's here. Fantastic to see Addy. We're going to work together tomorrow night.
We are, right? We are. It's going to be incredible.
It's going to be fantastic.
Great.
Same question, if you both can answer it. Usyk, for the first time yesterday, predicted that he was going to stop Daniel Dubois. He normally never gives predictions, but he said yesterday, I'm going to stop him. What do you make of that?
I almost feel like Daniel Dubois has annoyed him.
Yeah.
I feel like he's got under his skin a little bit. No one gets under Usyk's skin, but I feel like he's annoyed him.
Slightly rattled.
Slightly rattled. There's a talk about the age. Him being 38. Has he slowed down? I don't think so. I mean, Beterbiev didn't slow down at 39. Crawford doesn't look like he slowed down at 38. I think Alexander Usyk's just supremely talented and gifted. So if he starts to go through the gears, this could get horrible very quickly.
Do you think he said the prediction because he's annoyed?
I think he's just a bit like, I want to put a statement out. I want to make a statement that last time round, all this low blow talk, and you know, removing the low blow, it was kind of one-way traffic. So I think he wants to kind of show Danny Dubois. And let's not forget, when I interviewed Usyk after the Fury 2, Danny Dubois got in the ring and I think that annoyed him.
Yeah.
Like, this is my
Didn't
moment.
let-
and
didn't let him have his
didn't let him
moment.
have his moment. So I think he's like,
Don't push the horses, right? You know what
does that
happened?
mean?
Well, we know what happened, that the only time Alexander Usyk has ever been knocked out was by a horse when he was young on his farm. And I think he is aiming to make a statement. Predicting a stoppage is interesting, it's different. And I think that Dubois has to go for it, because if he lets Usyk get in any sort of rhythm, he's in massive trouble. He has to go for it. He has to try and double up that jab. He has to apply pressure from the opening bell. But with that comes incredible risk, because Usyk could just be too good and pick him off, and the stoppage could come quicker than it did last time. I think this is not going to go the distance either way. I think Usyk has got to be seen as the favorite. He's a far better fighter, far better boxer. But Dubois will go for it. And I think whatever happens, win or lose, he will enhance his reputation tomorrow night.
Oh, there you go.
That's it.
The voice says that I'm out of here. The voice says that I can't say no more. Get him up.
Thank you very much. Sorted.
The most powerful trait we have. You need power, speed. Let your imagination do the rest.
Undisputed, the Mexican Monster Pack out now.